Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Colts Talk back with another video, and today we are talking about the Colts versus Titans highlights. But before I get into it, I would like to thank everyone for all the support. Continue to hit the like button. If you are new, hit the subscribe button as well. Let's hop into it. But before I get into it, I just want to send prayers out to Rigoberto Sanchez. If you guys haven't known, he was diagnosed with a cancerous tumor, and he had surgery immediately. So prayers for a speedy recovery, and let's get through this together. Coach Nation, go ahead and spam hashtag Rigo Strong in the comment section. Now let's hop into the video. So, the Colts got blew out by the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. It was a very bad game to watch. I don't know how you Colts fans reacted to it, but if you were there for my live stream, I do live stream games now on this channel. Check it out whenever the game go live. Just come back to this channel and turn on your notice to know when I go live. But I was reacting to the game. It was a pretty bad game. I tried to not overreact because I already knew the circumstances before the game started. Before the game started, the day before, Jonathan Taylor got ruled out due to COVID. 2 days before that, DeForest Buckner got ruled out due to COVID. Danico Autry was inactive to play. Bobby Okereke was inactive to play. So most of these players that are pivotal to this Colts team was not able to play. And DeForest Buckner and Danico Autry are two of the biggest contributions to the defense, and that's why it was kind of hard to watch this game and to see the Colts actually put up a fight against the Tennessee Titans. Those two guys are big run stoppers on that defense, and it showed you why we need that type of talent and leadership on the defense on the field at all times. Derrick Henry ran crazy against the Colts. He almost broke records. It was pretty darn impressive, I'm not gonna lie. But it was expected to happen. Now, with a guy like DeForest Buckner and Danico Autry inside the interior defensive line, those guys are pretty good at what they do. We just paid Grover Stewart, but he can't do it alone. You're always going to need that extra impact on the defensive line with you to try to get the stop. And I'm not going to lie, Grover Stewart, Autry, and Buckner all together, it makes a better type of pressure. You can't just do it alone. So, you get a double team of Buckner and someone else gets open, or maybe Autry will get through there quicker before those guys. So missing those two key pieces on the defensive line was a big problem on Sunday, and that's why we lost to the Tennessee Titans. And it wasn't even the pass game against the Titans, because Mike Vrabel and the Titans team already knew what the agenda was walking into this game after hearing the news and looking at the roster. This team ran crazy against us. Now, they did have a few catches sporadic. Corey Davis caught a few passes. A.J. Brown caught a few passes, even though he went down with an injury. But it is what it is. Their tight end didn't even get the ball on Sunday. So that just shows you the type of agenda that the Titans had against the Colts. It was a pretty bad game to watch, I'm not going to lie. The offense for the Colts was lackluster. We didn't run the football effectively. The pass game was suspicious. And the blocking was terrible. I'm not going to lie. The blocking was pretty bad for the offensive line. The offensive line looks like it needs to improve because it's been on the downside these past few weeks. Now, even though we lost Costanzo to an MCL sprain, but everyone else that tries to fill in didn't cooperate. It didn't work out. Quentin Nelson, a guy that is good for his blocking ability, he looked like he didn't show up on Sunday. It was just a bad day to play football, which was expected, so that's why I try not to overreact to the loss. Now, even though the Titans almost put up 50 points, it's still to the fact that the Colts weren't at full health, so you couldn't really overreact to the L. Only just the point spread, I will understand the reaction. But the fact that the Colts lost and weren't at full strength is totally expected. Being as though that we already beat the Titans the first time, the second game against the Titans are always a trap game. Any divisional game you can ask any fan, the second game is always a trap game because you lost to this team the first time, so you're going to come out better and stronger the second time. Now, being as though we already beat them the first time, if we had our full roster the second time, I feel like we could have beat them again. But being as though we didn't, I feel like the Titans had a key edge over the Colts. Now, I'm not saying the Titans wasn't missing a few players because they were, but they still had Derrick Henry on the offense. And knowing you guys, let's be honest, If any team has Derrick Henry and your team defense is missing key players, you're going to go crazy because the Titans, all they need is Derrick Henry because, in my opinion, he is the best running back in the NFL. He is unstoppable. There's nobody on the field besides Cardi Willis with that tackle. There's nobody on the field that can really stop this guy. And I will give my hat off to the Tennessee Titans for getting the victory. They are one of the most balanced teams in the NFL, and they showed it against us by beating us. So caps off to the Titans, and this will not be the last time we see you guys because I don't know about you, Coach Nation, but I want to see the Titans in the playoffs. We need our rematch. We need to run that back and try to get a series advantage. It's tied right now. It should be 2-0, but since they smacked us up, we need to play them again in the playoffs, and we're going to get the W. But let me know your reactions in the comment section, how you feel about the game. Don't forget to put hashtag WeGoStrong in the comment section, and let me know why we lost. But until next time, this is Colts Talk. I will see you Wednesday. Signing out. Peace.